Hello! Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, Michelle. We're going to start in 3 minutes, so you can go grab a drink or go for a pee or something, whatever you'd like to do. Let's get this bigger. Oh, too big. I need to figure this out. Hello! 2 minutes. Welcome, everybody. We're going to start in about 2 minutes, so grab a tea or a coffee or go for a pee, and don't worry, I can't hear you, so if you do something strange or if you're bodily, like if you fart or whatever, I can't hear you, so I can't even hear myself. Welcome. We're starting in about 1.5 minutes. I'm so excited. Okay. Okay, Susan, we'll see you in a second. Oops. Ooh, this is pretty neat. This is the first time that I'm using this sort of software, and I could actually give you guys my control, like my mouse. So you can go look through like my files and stuff. 1 more minute. Hi, everybody. Give me a thumbs up if you can still hear me. If at any point you can't hear me, go like this. Can you hear me? Did you get more wine? A medium? Hello. So just to let you guys know, we're going to start because it's 7:30, and I'm very, very big on respecting time. If anybody knows me or has worked with me, one thing is you can hide your own video if you don't want to look at yourself the whole time. Sometimes I sort of hide myself because I'm like, oh, it's so weird that I can see myself while I talk. You are all muted, so I can't hear you. So if you say anything kind of weird, I can't hear you, so don't worry about it. But I will unmute you. If at any point you have a question, there's a chat feature, so take a minute and explore your app that you just installed and send me a message, and if we have time, I will answer it. First, I want to celebrate each and every single one of you, especially Dot, because she's super cute and she's the baby in the video. But celebrate that you're here and that you committed to learning and to doing something, because I know how hard and how many excuses we have, right? Like, oh, I have to be here, I have to do this. There's a million things on our plates. And welcome, we're all women, and it's just crazy. So celebrate that you're here, and high five, everybody, high five. I can see your Jocelyn smile. Life is so good, and I really, really do feel that. And if you don't know who I am, let me take a second and introduce myself. Oh, someone just made a comment about my red lipstick. Super weird, hey? I wasn't sure about it, but thank you. Thank you. I'm Megan Lockhart. I'm the owner of Hello Life Studio, and I live in Airdrie, Alberta. I'm a health coach, graduate of IIN, and I'm a booty bar instructor and a business coach now, which has been crazy, and my journey has been amazing. I'm also a mother. I have a 4-year-old daughter, Kinsley, and a 20-month-old son. I always say he's about 20 months, but I think he's almost 2, named Rhett, and he is named after Rhett Butler. I'm also a ex-addict to food and being obsessed with the scale. And I know that that's sort of an issue for many, many women, is being sort of an addict. You're addicted to the scale. So tonight we're going to spend about 30 minutes talking about cravings as I adjust my bra. We're going to spend 30 minutes talking about cravings. It's not a lot of time, so I don't go in depth, but I do touch base, which allows you to learn and shoot me questions along the way, and I will answer them either tonight or tomorrow morning or Thursday. So feel free to send me a message. So my reason, this girl is my reason for becoming a health coach, above and beyond sort of my cravings. So above and beyond my cravings and everything, this little girl who was watching me step on the scale and eat granola bars all day is the reason why I became a health coach, and is the reason why I developed the Signature Life program, because I don't believe in diets, and I wanted her to live a life that was whole and not based solely around food. So that's Kinsley. She's cute, sassy, and cries a lot. Okay, so my approach to food is entirely different probably than what you're used to. Is I don't take things away. I have a holistic approach, and I've built my life around these 6 core foundations that I live every single day. So I eat pizza, I drink wine, I enjoy coffee, I don't deprive myself, and if I'm at a birthday party, I will eat cake and sometimes 2 pieces. But I also respect and appreciate my body, and I really appreciate where food came from. So your new recipe as of tonight, which is super exciting, and it's like a whole new philosophy. And yes, there's a little bit of French in me, so I use my hands. I grew up in a French family, so I use my hands a lot. But your new recipe for success is, 1, I'm asking you and I'm begging you to toss your scale. That scale has sort of enhanced your cravings. It's led you to a spot where you've become sort of obsessed with food and numbers and what you put in your mouth and what you don't put in your mouth. So I'm asking you, hide it. Get rid of it for a few days. I know this is difficult. I know this is a struggle. And reach out if you have any questions, because this is the number one thing that people struggle with. But tossing your scale will help you reduce your cravings, and I would bet a lot of bottles of wine on that one. Number 2, calorie counting. So I'm very, if you know me, I don't count calories. I discourage clients from counting calories. I think it makes you become, again, almost obsessed with what you're eating, and enhances, again, your cravings. So if you know how many calories are in a piece of bread, you're going to eat that piece of bread, but that piece of bread is so full of sugar that sugar is like crack. So your mind is like, oh my gosh, I need to have more bread. But because you're counting calories and you've restricted yourself, you're going to want another piece of bread, and you're going to count those calories. And then what you're going to do is you're going to bully yourself. So toss calorie counting for a few days, toss the scale for a few days, and see how your cravings shift. Now, number 3 is sort of the woo-woo stuff, like the hippie things, and you can see on the screen. It's looking at yourself, like really looking at yourself and starting that relationship. So I want you to think of someone that you met. Maybe it was your partner or your child, and you looked at them and you instantly loved them. You looked at them and you were like, man, you're awesome. Like, you are just awesome. There's every piece of you I love. Now, what happens in women is at some point in our lives, we forgot to do that for ourselves. So I ask you to do that, to tell yourself you're awesome, because the last time you did was probably, I can't say because I don't know you, but probably a long friggin' time ago. So tell yourself you're beautiful. Tell yourself that you want to be healthier. So shift your mind from, I want to get rid of my cravings, to, I would love to get healthier starting tonight. So 3 things already that you're leaving this workshop with is 1, get rid of your scale, 2, toss calorie counting, and 3, start being nice to yourself, which really those 3 things are kind of easy and immediately at 7:37, you're going to shift your mindset. All right. I'm going to catch my breath for a second. So I made this program called the SLP, and I always want to do a rap when I say that. So like the SLP, yeah, you know me. And I created it based on these 6 core foundations that women were coming to me, and the first thing they wanted to do was lose weight. The second thing, they wanted to look good. And the third thing was they really wanted to feel like themselves again, because there was a disconnect. At some point in our lives, we're like, I don't even know what I like anymore. I don't even know what I want to do anymore. So I focus all my energy on these 6 core foundations when I work with people. And these 6 core foundations are going to reduce your cravings. Now, I know some of you, this is hard for some people to recognize, but what happens is when you start adding these things into your life, the food becomes secondary. So if you look at this beautiful circle that I had made, I didn't make the circle, but I made the concepts. So when you start adding movement into your life, you notice your food, you crave different foods because, you know, you just went for a walk, you're thirsty, you want water. When you start adding self-care into your life, you notice that you just really you're starting to feel full. You're not hungry all the time. So take a look at these foundations. I can't go through them all, but they really, really will connect with you. And some of them will make you feel uncomfortable. And my biggest thing is the thing that makes you feel uncomfortable is the thing you have to work on the most. So if you're looking at this going, what do you mean creativity? I don't even know what that means. Think about the last time that you were creative and tap into that. So common cravings, sugar, salty, and spicy. So obviously I think and can relate to you on the sugar one. Sugar, so wine, carbs, so pastas, candies, pop, and caffeine, because a lot of us tend to put sugar or sugar substitutes in our coffee. So these are the common sugar cravings. Now, my philosophy and my lessons learned with working with hundreds of women and from life experience is most of these women are lacking in rest, in sleep, in self-care. So they're craving, man, I just want to eat that whole bowl of pasta. It's not because they even remember what pasta tastes like. It's because they haven't spent time with themselves and connected and shown themselves some love. Because what is that instant gratification that you feel when you eat a big bowl of pasta? Whew, I feel good. And then you feel gross. So I'm asking you to think of the next time you're like, man, I just want some sugar. Think about self-care. Just kind of connect it a little bit. Also, on another note, sugar is, I'm going to use this word twice in this workshop, so if you're offended, I'm really sorry, but sugar is kind of like crack. As soon as you put it into your body, it sends these happy signals, and then the next time you need more happy signals, you need more crack, and then the next time you need even more. So your body builds up a tolerance for sugar, and then that's when weight gain does start to occur, because you went from having maybe a little bit of sugar, now your next day you need more, and then by like the 3rd month, you need so much sugar. So please just try to add some self-care into your life, and you will see a shift in your sugar consumption. Now, oh, did I do the same thing twice? Oh, okay, some tips. Fruit is a good sugar. Don't be afraid. Seriously, I live by no one got fat off of eating broccoli or fruit. If anybody tells you don't eat a lot of fruit, but you go from eating a lot of white breads to fruit, you're benefiting yourself. So please eat some sweet potatoes, fruit, eat regularly, because again, peak, bottom. You're with the sugar or the crack, you're going to drive your body crazy. So please start eating regularly. As women and mothers, we forget to eat. Sometimes we wake up and the first thing we put in our mouth is not till 12 o'clock. That is not good. So try to put something in your mouth that is healthy. Put something in your mouth that is food first thing in the morning. So, did anybody catch my little, no, nobody did. Okay. So we're going to talk about the second craving, which is salty. So I know there's some salt lovers out there. So welcome, salt lovers. I myself am more of a sugar person, but salt does sort of catch my attention every once in a while. So salt is not a terrible thing. It's just bad if you take the salt shaker, like the table salt, and pour it on all your foods, because you're really going to start to feel terrible. You're going to swell up. And the more salt you eat, kind of like sugar, the more your body thinks you want it and require it. So the first thing you kind of have to think about when you look at your salt cravings is, how often are you eating out? So you can spend some time thinking about that. But salt wants salt. So if you're hitting the drive-through and you don't know what they're putting in your food, you're going to want more salt, because everything from drive-throughs honestly is full of salt. So also calcium deficiency. So I don't drink milk. I don't know a lot of people that do anymore, but think about your calcium intake, and you can get supplements for this. So start bringing some awareness to, oh my gosh, am I lacking calcium? So breastfeeding mothers, with a lot of women, so calcium deficiencies. So again, the dopamine and stuff. So think about what triggers your mind when you eat those chips. Or you're like, whoo, that's amazing. And then you hit a lull, and then you want more chips, and then you don't. So, these are things that you can get over, and I'm going to teach you how. So adding salt into your life in good ways. I recommend seaweed. So adding seaweed into your life slowly. And I know for some of you that's like, I've never even seen seaweed. So you can go to the I call them the Asian aisles, or the Ori, whatever you want to call them. You can go to those aisles, pick up some seaweed. When I first started my journey, I would cut up just a tiny bit, like the size of my nail, so nothing crazy, and I would just start adding it to my stir fries. So I didn't want to eat the whole thing of seaweed, because I knew my taste buds would not be okay with it. So what I'm asking you to do is, I'm not asking you to eliminate anything. I'm not saying stop eating sugar and stop eating salt. I'm asking you to slowly start changing the types of sugar, like sweet potatoes and vanilla extract. Add those into your life, and do the same with salt. Slowly start adding some seaweed. Slowly start swapping your table salt for pink sea salt. You can find pink sea salt at most health food stores, or even some regular grocery stores, but start adding that into your life. So I know you can see obviously the screen, and salt cravings do often mean that you're missing some minerals, but try not to focus on what you're missing. Try to focus on just adding these things in and slowly adjusting your entire life so that your cravings are reduced. So if you have any questions, you can send me a message on the group chat or a private message, whatever you'd like to do. So let's talk about coffee. So I myself am a coffee addict. Like, I know I have a problem with coffee. I'm trying to work on it. And, as a health coach and a friend and a mom, it is my weakness. And I have been trying to change it a little bit, because I don't like being addicted to anything, but it's so friggin' hard. But for me, and you might relate to this, coffee is one of those things, and we're going to talk about it when it comes to wine as well, but coffee is one of those things that my kids can't have. It is something that only goes into my mouth. It is the only thing throughout my day that I can hold and I can enjoy, and no one else can take it from me, right? Like, if you tried to take my coffee, I would probably slap you. So it's not that it tastes that good to me. It's that there's a mind connection with it. It's my security. It's almost like a little blanket for me. So I have to break that barrier at some point with that connection. And that's like almost any addiction when it comes to food. Oh, I have to upgrade my account. I'm going to stay with free. Can you guys see that? So that's a good time. Hey, they do that in the middle of the webinar. But anyway, so coffee, if you are sort of struggling with coffee, I do suggest try to limit your sugar intake in the coffee. Adding things in like cinnamon, amazing, vanilla extract, coconut oil. So if you're not sure what coconut oil looks like, if you're brand new to this whole journey, please send me a message. I'll send you a picture. And I think I may have said vanilla extract. So get a really great kind of vanilla extract and start putting in things. If you have a sweet tooth, it will start changing. And I want you to recognize, so that SLP, yeah, you know me, one of the things that you're going to connect with is mindfulness. So I know in my mind, heart, and body that my connection with coffee is not the coffee. It's the security. So I've brought mindfulness into my life and awareness with my sugar, with my coffee addiction. So I'm going to ask you guys a question, and I know I can't hear you, which is fine, but please send a message. I want you to think about how many of you have cravings for wine. No messages? Okay, I was like, yeah, okay, someone told me they were going to get wine, and then another person's drinking wine. So I want you to think, though, very, very similar to the coffee experience. Wine cravings, alone time, freedom, fun. Are these things that you have every day in your life? Like, do you really feel free? Do you feel like, because wine is one of those things, again, no one else can satisfy that for you. You're sitting down, you're having, I'm sure you don't drink your wine like this. It's more like this. You drink your wine. That's you. It's your quiet time. It's your 2-3 minutes of totally alone time. I hope you take longer to drink a glass of wine than 2-3 minutes. But think about this one. Think about your alone time, your freedom, your fun. All right. Let's talk about life cravings. So we talked about sugar cravings. We talked about salt cravings. We talked about wine cravings. We talked about coffee cravings, all in like 20 minutes. And my clock is telling me I have 7 minutes left. So I have to talk really fast. Life. So above and beyond the sugar cravings, the salt cravings, the wine cravings, and the coffee cravings, I want you to really think after this workshop for 10 to 15 minutes. I want you to do this. Please do this. I want you to spend 10 to 15 minutes thinking about what you're actually craving. Are you craving some free time from your children? Are you craving a change in your career? Are you craving fun? Now, I want you to ask yourself, when you're spending this time reflecting, what are things that you're doing for yourself for fun? Not for your kids, but 100% for you, because you are totally separate from your kids and from your partner, husband, dog, whoever, house. You are separate, and I need you to have fun. When you start adding all these fun things into your life, food becomes secondary. Food becomes something you look at later, because you're like, I was so busy having fun. I didn't even remember what I ate, and I really enjoyed that salad. And man, that coffee shop served was so good. I did not need to put sugar in it. So again, please spend some time reflecting on your fun, on your alone time, on you, on what you're doing for yourself. Are you changing? Are you committing? Are you mindful? Are you passionate about the things you're doing? Or do you need a little bit of a kick in the pants? Do you need to spark that fire again in what's going to connect you with you? And obviously you can tell how passionate I feel about this, because the only person that's going to take care of you is you. And I can tell you what to eat for days. I really can. I can write you meal plans and tell you exactly what to do. But if you are not connected to your life and to how much fun you're having and self-care and change, commitment, then really the food, you're still going to eat all the sugar you want, because it feels like the only thing that can satisfy you. So I talk in the Signature Life program about the core foundation of fun. So having fun. I love to spend an entire week with you in the program, connecting to what's fun for you. Okay, I'm going to do a little giveaway after the call, or right now. Pick 2 numbers. I already picked my 2 numbers. Pick 2 numbers between 1 and 100. And the 2 people that are closest get a spot in the Signature Life program, which starts Monday, February 22nd. So the 2 people that are closest to the numbers that I chose, and I have someone who knows those numbers win a spot in the SLP. Yeah, you know me. So please send me a chat. Come on, come on, come on. Who's going to do it? Okay, while you do that, I'm going to continue because I have 4 minutes, 4 full minutes remaining. Again, seriously, thank you so much for listening to me. Like, I feel like crying a little tiny bit, but not really, but I am just so thankful. Like, every single time I launch this program, I'm worried. I'm so worried because obviously it's my livelihood, but I'm just going to keep doing it for the rest of my life. Like, I don't even care. So anyways, adding things into your life rather than taking them away, right? So add in some fun, add in some pantry foods, start getting some chia in there, start going to that weird organic aisle and pick up one thing you don't know about, put it in your pantry, and then Google the shit out of that. Or reach out to me and I will help you. And if I don't know the answer, I will reach out to someone else to help you. Snack packs. Keep them in your fridge. Cucumbers, carrots, hummus, chickpeas, kale, all these great things. Start adding them into your life. Mindset. So without going all crazy hippie on you, I put my books away, but I want you to start thinking and surrounding yourself with positive things. So positive books, positive movies, positive people. I'm going to post a video after this workshop about what I did to shift my cravings and to change my life. And I think a lot of you will start to connect with it a little bit more. Okay, perfect. 3 minutes left, and I have 3 slides left. So I wanted to say, again, I already sort of said this, but thank you, thank you, thank you. And I really, truly know that cravings are a result of things that are missing from your life. So I know that it's a hard shift. And I also know that for some of you, you're not ready, which is okay, because you have to really be ready for that change in your heart, not necessarily for the change in your body. You have to want to change. You have to want to learn about food. You have to want to learn about what you're missing from your life so you can start adding it in. So it's uncomfortable for the first little bit. And then after, it becomes this really sort of powerful feeling where you're like, holy shit, I can do this. I can add kale and quinoa and fun and friendship and all these positive things into my life without really trying. And I don't have to take away the sandwich or the wine or the chips. Okay, so because you're on this webinar, and this is my sales pitch, which I'm not really good at selling, I'm going to sell to you. You can use F Cravings. We start Monday, February 22nd, and you save $100 off of the 6-week program that I'm offering to you. So we don't have time for questions, which is kind of embarrassing, but thank you, thank you, thank you. And again, when you do these 6 core things and when you reduce your cravings and start adding things in, I really know that weight loss is a result, because you don't feel the pressure of it anymore. Oh, Michelle raised her hand. I hope I can answer you. We got a little bit of time. What did she say? Oh, I can't even see. How did you raise your hand? Michelle, I'm going to try to unmute you. If I don't get to, I'll talk to you on Facebook. Please check out hellolifestudio.com. And thank you for spending the last half hour with me. I really look forward to, honestly, I really do look forward to working with all of you, because I know that this program is powerful and I know that cravings take over your life. I've been there. Sometimes I'm still there, and I want to help you. I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart and stomach, I want to help women. So I look forward to your questions. Send me anything you have, and lots of love. So bye. Thank you. How do I don't even know how to turn this off. See? Okay. Ooh. Can you guys still hear me? Hang on. Okay. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Oh, who is that? Susan, hello.